All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. We've got a lot to unpack here. There is newest updates. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining in. It looks like Tesla has updated the websites. The IRS has updated their websites, and also the EPA have also updated their websites. And of course, this is regarding the $7,500 federal tax credit, the $7,500 federal tax credit on the Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. So good morning to y'all. There's a ton of here to unpack. I'm going to put all the links. Actually, all the links are already down below in the description if you want to take a look, but we will jump into it. But if you're just joining in, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla with the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. In today's video is sponsored by my Patreon link, where you can get access to the best buying guide on for Tesla with the best credit union rates and financing rates that are all better than Tesla financing. Definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. All right, so let us take a look at this. If you go to the Tesla website, you can see for the Model 3, it is now updated. It says $7,500 federal tax credit is anticipated to reduce for the Model 3 on April 18th. And this is frustrating, right? Because April 18th is like a middle of the road date in April. And so this is going to be confusing for a lot of people, especially if you're doing your taxes next year. Like if you're going to use TurboTax or whatever, like, did you buy it before 18th? Did you buy it after 18th? I don't know why they're doing this. It doesn't make any sort of sense to me. But if we sort to jump into this, it just really says the Model 3 standard range, the rear wheel drive version, it qualifies until April 18th. So that's good, right? Because I know a lot of you out there are probably getting the long range Model 3 or even the Model Y. And we've got good news on the Model Y side, it seems. And I'm just kind of inferring from this, because if you go to the Model Y side, it still just says $7,500 federal tax credit for eligible buyers. So it seems like from taking a look from this, it looks like the Model Y in all trims will get the $7,500 federal tax credit, and there is no end date. So jumping to the IRS page, kind of the same thing. It just says new requirements effective April 18th. I pasted this link down below in the description, and you can click to open up the new fact sheet that they just updated. And so there's a lot to unpack on this fact sheet. It kind of goes, of course, through the whole entire tax credit in terms like the income limits and everything like that. And what really stuck out to me is a rule right here on the IRS page that says, if you take possession of a new clean vehicle on or after April 18th of 2023, it must meet critical minerals, battery components requirements by the qualified for the tax credit. This applies even if you bought the vehicle before April 18th. So it looks like they're putting in some wording here that might make it a little bit retroactive, but it seems like we're okay. So here's the new page from the IRS. I was trying to scope through it really quickly. I mean, I put it down in the description if you want to scope through it really quickly to see if there's anything that pops out, but nothing really pops out to me on this in terms of like negative pop outs. But then the last thing that has been updated now is the fuel economy website. This is the EPA website. This is now added for all the different Tesla Model 3s and Model Ys. And the one thing that's interesting here is the Model 3 rear wheel drive is actually on this page right here. And it says $7,500 federal tax credit, MSRP $55,000, and it says assembled in North America for all Tesla Model 3s and Model Ys. So that's good news. So it seems like at a minimum, the Model 3 rear wheel drive will get a minimum of a $3,750 tax credit, right? Federal tax credit. And this is crazy because there is a good amount of Tesla Model 3s rear wheel drives available for inventory. And this might be why they upped the discount to the $2,000 level, right? The $2,000 to $2,500 level, because maybe that is going to be their first price drop for the Model 3 rear-wheel drive. Now that it's going to be basically known that the Model 3 rear-wheel drive will lose $3,750 federal tax credit, then that could be their first initial price drop, maybe even down $3,000 from 4399 or 42990 down to a number that I want to see, 39990. So that's going to be pretty interesting. That's my prediction. I think Tesla's going to drop the price of the Model 3 Standard Range $3,000 on April 18th or 19th, or maybe by even the end of April, because that would line up perfectly for Tesla, as they love to do discounts and promotions and things like that at the end of the month. So that's my prediction. April, end of the first month of the second quarter, Tesla will drop the price of the Model 3 Standard Range $3,000, because they're kind of already doing that now. There's already a $2,000 to $3,000 discount on the Waiting for Tesla site. This is the site where you can find vehicles across the country and lock it down. So shout out to TJ and the team. But big news. I mean, there's a lot to unpack in here. I just want to quickly get up onto the live stream and announce that the IRS has updated new qualifications, and it seems like we are okay. I posted a bunch of updates as quick as I possibly could on Twitter, and so it seems like Model 3, Model Y on all trims except the Standard Range will continue to get the $7,500 federal tax rate even after April 18th. But at a minimum, I think we're still good. If you are going to be taking delivery of a Model 3 and Model Y until April 18th, you'll still be fine. So hopefully, I know a lot of people were, saying that they're going to cancel the order if they didn't take delivery by March 31st. Hopefully you'll be okay. Hopefully you didn't cancel yet and you can still take delivery. And of course, Tesla financing is still at 5.59%. If you need a lower loan rate, check out our videos on the channel, or even check out our Patreon link down below in the description, where you can get access to my buying guide, which has links to all the resources and credit unions and banks that all have lower than Tesla financing, so you can save a little bit on that interest rate, as well as all the other links that I use to get the best possible deal and best financing on your Tesla. So let me know what you all think. Let me know what you think of this. If you've seen anything that I'm missing, of course, I'm going to comb through this a little bit later. I know it is a little bit early for me, so I'm going to spend the day, and then I'll be back on my normal scheduled time at 5 o'clock, 5:30 to discuss all this and to see if anything has been updated. But pretty crazy stuff. We knew there was going to be some sort of update on the last day of the month, or March 31st, and it seems like this is it. This is a soft landing. Like we thought that maybe potentially at worst case scenario we would lose this whole $7,500 federal tax credit, but it seems like we're unscathed. So everything is good. We're good. We're going to keep the $7,500 federal tax rate, and also maybe even the next couple of weeks people can take delivery of a Model 3 Standard Range with the $7,500 federal tax rate. So we should be really, really good. But thanks you all for watching. Thanks for supporting. This video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down in the description if you want to check it out. And thank you all. Rich, Happy Hippo, thanks for coming in. D Hong, Taste and Travel Curiosity, Morning, Paul, thanks for coming in. Thanks for all the support, everyone. And thanks for hitting the like button. And I'll see you all later on. Thank you to my latest Patreon members, Prajeeth, Hugo, Jason, and Jamal. All right, guys. See you soon.